Our Independence Day celebrations are far from over. That is because we are, in fact, still independent of one another in our collective struggle to reclaim our voice. In today's India, BJP ruled, post-truth and power-drunk, we are witnessing the complete capture of our democracy, stripped of its very foundations, truth and accountability. The Election Commission, the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI, the Income Tax Department, institutions meant to safeguard citizens, have been reduced to tools of the powerful, silencing every voice of dissent. Hence, Vote Chori isn't just a hashtag, it's a reality. And presiding over it all is the kingly liar, Narendra Modi, the master craftsman of manufactured untruths, occupying the Prime Minister's chair while flaunting a false degree in a non-existent discipline called entire political science. Anyway, the worst thing is, the manipulation that we see in elections also infects and reflects in our economy. Investigations reveal disturbing parallels between rigged vote counts in elections and shady voting in the DHFL corporate insolvency resolution process. Be it technical glitches during voting on the competing bids and bidders, procedural flaws, and zero transparency. This is more than just a financial scam. It is a direct attack on democratic trust. But hold the thought. The rot goes even deeper. It reaches our courts. On 1st April 2025, the Supreme Court upheld a resolution plan for the DHFL, plan that wiped out the life savings of lakhs of people, widows, senior citizens, families of retired army officers, philanthropic institutions, and the differently abled people. They were simply extinguished. Meanwhile, an allegedly favored corporate figure walked away smilingly. This verdict, delivered by Justice Bela M. Trivedi and Justice S. C. Sharma, reportedly bypassed critical scrutiny of the RBI-appointed Committee of Creditors, COC for short, led resolution process of the DHFL. How could this bench seemingly overlook the critical loopholes highlighted in the NCLT's 19th May 2021 order and the NCLT's January 27, 2022 order on the DHFL resolution process, apparently and allegedly without any thorough investigation? Moreover, multiple RTIs filed by us through our Once in a Blue Moon Academia platform found no records of how or where the COC spent its money, that is, its expenditures. When the government, through Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, had the chance to defend the people, it defended the corporate deal instead, the cloudy corporate deal. Justice wasn't just only denied, it was weaponized and turned against the victims themselves. And those DHFL victims who dared to speak out were met with SLAP suits, SLAPP, strategic lawsuits against public participations. These are pure legal intimidation measures which are meant to silence dissent or protest and warn others not to challenge injustice in any form. This is not one betrayal, friends. It is setting a dangerous pattern, financial authoritarianism, where courts, regulators, and corporate cronies allegedly work together to crush citizens and protect oligarchs. But how can one claim truth in a domain dominated by untruth? where the institutions themselves are embedded in systemic lies. This is precisely why a judicial truth and accountability commission is indispensable. It is necessary in these circumstances. We urgently need such a commission, especially in an India where corporate agendas override people's needs and people's rights. A formal memorandum, a memo, demanding this Truth and Accountability Commission has already been submitted by us, belonging to OBMA, to the highest constitutional and judicial authorities in India, including the President of India, the Chief Justice of India, the Law Commission, and the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Law and Justice. We urge this commission so that it can investigate the DHFL verdict and judicial reasoning involved in it, examine the role of regulators, rating agencies, and auditors, audit the IBC process that enabled this corporate takeover, and recommend core structural reforms to ensure verdicts affecting millions in a transparent and ethically clear manner. Let me say it again. Without a Truth and Accountability Commission, there can be no justice in a corporate captured democracy. Judicial immunity must never become judicial impunity. We do not want revenge against any individual. We want systemic change, systems change. We want a judiciary that answers to the Indian Constitution and not to a few corporations. We want those slap suits to be outlawed. We want institutional memory so these betrayals are never erased. If you believe truth matters, if justice must protect people, not power, join this movement led by the OBMA. We are not leaders, we are your fellow suffering beings. Sign the petition, share it, demand it. You can find the petition link in the description box of this video, because your silence would mean complicity. In Modi's India of lies, speaking the truth and establishing a Truth and Accountability Commission is the first act of resistance. This commission should not be limited to the DHFL scam alone. It could also, and it should also, critically examine the entire NDA regime's actions from 2014 to 2025 that have undermined core constitutional values. Dear friends, stand for truth. Fight for justice and let our voices become the hammer that shapes a democracy that belongs to the people and not to the state corporate partnership. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like this video, share your comments, and also share this entire video with your friends, relatives, and close fellow DHFL victims. Also, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to stay tuned to our updates. Thank you.